Hello, how are you guys doing? Capital P here with another video. Today we're going to kick off a new series. Something we're going to do, since we're all stuck in the house, perfect time, better than ever. I'm going to do parts and series of my personal collection and then my non-PC collection, broken down by sports. So basketball, baseball, football. I figured first we'll start off pretty fun with some basketball. So just to preface it all, you guys already know if you watch my channel, I'm a Seattle guy, like Mariners, Seahawks, Sonics, everything. That's my main PC. But, since I got back in the hobby, 2017, I've opened up a lot of stuff, as you guys know, been in breaks, and have accumulated a lot of cards, all right? More than I probably need or ever will need. But I'll just show you what I have. Got back into collecting 2017. And I thought mainly I would just, just my story. I thought I would mainly just collect Seattle stuff, right? But the more I got into breaking boxes, I didn't rip a pack since probably high school, like 97, 98. And, come to find out now they got autographs and stuff. So, no lie, it got addicting. So I'd open up boxes. Now I don't think I owned an autograph card before 2017 when I got back into it. So, just seeing there's autographs in it. I thought each and every one was something special, until I started learning the game and knowing, you got $1 autos, 50-cent autos, and, the $1,000 autos. So there's some things I collected. Some of this stuff, most of it, I would say, is not for sale right now. I have my reasons why, collecting something, getting it. I mean, there's things that will be for sale. But there's just always that party, you don't want to sell something too soon. You're just always afraid to part with it because you're afraid it might go up in value as soon as you get rid of it. Perfect example, it happened to me with Patrick Mahomes. Got his, in 2007, when I first got back to collecting, got his patch autograph out of Select, patch autograph out of 10, out of Select and Spectra. Sold both of those when he first got hot last year, not Super Bowl year, but the season before. In the beginning of the season when he won his first like 3-4 games, sold them for like $300. They're probably each $1,000, over $1,000 cards. But anyways, that's just a little bit of the story. So really no rhyme or reason. I'll just get into it, and I'm not going to go over every card, but just to show you what I got. I had some player collections and stuff. They're mostly broken down by player. All right, group by player. And some of these are going to be failed guys. All right, you're going to see me. I collect a lot, especially 2017. The Lonzo Ball and all that. You collect a lot thinking they'll blow up, but some of them fell off, and I might have something with some of them, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But let me just give me some room. All right, so I got this at my card shop. My LCS, $1.97. There's some KG cards. I think majority of them are base and inserts. There's a bunch of them, but I thought for $1.97 was a solid pickup. This is when I first got back into collecting. Just held on to them. I don't even think I've opened them. As you can tell, I haven't. All right. And just some mosaic stuff from last year. Inserts, and then the vets. Don't really top load the vets, just more the rookies. Mosaic was such a nice product, though. And you got these videos will be long because I'm gonna go through a lot of cards. And everything I'm showing is not everything. It's just I thought the noteworthy stuff. And this is from 2017 when I'm talking about. Thought Dennis Smith Jr. could have been that guy. So he was one of the big players I would put away and collect, hoping it goes up. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen with him. So as you can see, I pulled a lot of Dennis Smith. I won't show every card of his, but just some things I got. Here's Laurie Marketing. Put a lot of him as well. This is 2017 stuff. So Marketing could be possibly still. He's still a question mark, I think, at this point in his career. He sort of regressed a little bit, but we'll see what happens with him. Then the guy who had the most hype coming out, Lonzo Ball. So this is the Lonzo Ball stuff I have. See there, I have quite a nice collection of Lonzo, and he's picked it up since getting traded. I had one of his. I pulled his auto once, sold that. That's already gone. So I have no more autographs of Lonzo. See, a bunch of his stuff. All right. So these are just. Whoops. Let me fix that. And everything I mostly have in boxes like this, even my PC. And we'll show that video soon. Here's a nice pickup from the LCS. This was a few dollars, and I got it just because it's holograms and it had Jordan in it. It was a whole set. They sold it as a set. That's David Robinson right there. John Stockton. Detlef Shrimp, ex-Sonic. And then Alvin Robertson. That's from Upper Deck. Nice little set there. Tell you the truth, I don't remember how much I paid for this. I remember just a couple bucks, though. So I figured, why not? And I have nothing crazy, LeBron James. But I'll show you some things I have. You know, he's one of the guys, you know, like Mike Trout in baseball, or maybe Brady, Mahomes in football. No matter what you pull him, you just, you know, set aside and keep even base. He's one of the ones where, you know, you just even keep the base and inserts and stuff. So you can see nothing crazy, nothing special. But, you know, we have a lot. He's going to be one of those guys like Jordan. Perhaps when he's retired, you'll look back and be like, oh, I need that for my set, that LeBron, or stuff like that. All right, so on to this guy right here. You guys know him well, man. Mr. Kobe. This is what I have as far as Kobe's. So, you know, base, he's one of those now, like base anything, keeping Kobe. I mean, as you could tell, I even was before, but now even more so, since you know what happened. And the set's the Hero Villain set. Got this from All About the Hobby in one of their repacks, which was awesome. And then some Jordan stuff. Like I said, nothing crazy, but anything Jordan, you know, you keep. I mean, a lot of this is from when I was a kid. Like, that's from when I was a kid. These were, you could just tell by the top loader. Look how old they are. Still haven't changed them out. All right, some other guys. Ben Simmons, Giannis, Silvers. That's cool. Out of Select, 17 Select. Let me see anything else noteworthy. Let's see. So some Absolute 17-18. Here's a cool Lonzo right here. This is, I believe, was what were these from? Those repacks that you get at Walmart. You guys probably know. Got these and that. His rookie year. I didn't see him last year. You could tell this is an old Shaq I had. And look at this super old top screw down top loader. Yeah, nothing crazy in here. These are just random stuff I have. Harry Giles. Thought he might have been that guy for a while. All right, so that's about it for that box. Let me set this aside. Clear some space. All right. And then we'll get into the main box. This is primarily last year. Or just all years, I guess. But all the autographs and mem cards. All right, you can see I have a little Rui stash going on here. But my main stash, which I'm sort of disappointed I can't show you everything because I have like 5 Lukas at PSA for grading. So this isn't everything. I have Luka. And I've shown you this before. But there's a lot of my Lukas here. All pulls from last year. Luka liked me last year. Pulled him a lot. As you can see. And now he's one guy, you know, of course, he's proven right so far and holding on to. You know, I did, regrettably, I sold his Optic Hollow I pulled autograph out of Optic last year. On card, the Hollow version. At the time, I think I sold it for like $600 and it's over 1,000 now. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of these I could sit in for grading. Like I said, right now I have about 5 in for grading. It's a bunch of Luka from last year. All right, now on to Mr. Trey. So Trey, we did well with him last year as well. And he's a guy. I need to send in some of his stuff for grading. It's a hollow right there, or silver. All right. More Lukas. Or more Lukas, more Treys. to Trae Young. All right, plus a couple of his autos, which you'll see here soon. And then the rehash back to 17. I'll skip that. Some of the lower end stuff. Got my guy Donovan. Never pulled his auto that year in 17, but put a lot of his base. You see here. Hopefully he's over the good old Corona. But he was a guy, you know, we were chasing in 17. Missed these. All right. So I should get some of these graded. Red, white, and blue. Out of 50. Forgot about that one. That's at Father's Day. So some cool Donovans. Who else I got in here? Oh yeah. We'll cover him definitely. He's an up and comer. This guy's from 17 as well. Just got to find his spot where he starts. I know a lot of people separate, you know, whether it be your football, baseball, basketball, they like to go by teams. I like to go by player. Never really pulled anything. I did pull 2 of his autos, but just as far as base card, I don't think I really even have anything numbered to his. Jason Tatum. And I just, you know, I go in order, look, you know, try to in order of best product, which I liked, or just the look of cards, you know. As you can see, as you could tell. All right. The Jason Tatum stuff. Scoot back. And then we'll go one more guy here, which was a nice one. I mean, he was for a while, sort of has tallied off, but we'll see. Mr. Kile Kuzma. So got a lot of his. Pulled it, kind of a couple of his autos as well. I sold one, and I think I still got one. 17 guy right here. It's a lot of Kuz. All right, now on to the good stuff. Let me do one more player. Yeah. So Rui, he's my main PC. Like, I don't really PC basketball. I mean Sonics, but as far as like non-Sonics, I mean I hoard certain players, you can see, but he'd be the one guy I say I'd actually PC, that I'd actually keep his stuff long, like, you know, long term forever or whatever. But we have a cracked ice. Pulled this myself, 8 out of 25 jersey number. His case hit out of contenders as well. Pull that, cracked ice. The hollow, the green. And got these in a break. Revolution, the die cuts. Fractal. Optic. More Prism stuff. And then the college draft picks. So we got a nice little collection of Rui here. And majority of this is all pulled by myself. Some more here. All right. Keep this guy up here just because it's the nice card. Nice Collin Sexton. Want to grade this. As you like, people like to say, eBay 101, 10 out of 10. Got this out of Prism Mosaic. I pulled a Kobe my first box, and then the Collin Sexton my second box. Have this. I mean, it's nothing. He's not even in the league. I don't even think ever really did anything in the league. But just a nice card I like to hold on to. I mean, you don't see many jersey patches like this anymore from products. You know, like I said, probably worth a couple dollars just because of the player, but just a real nice booklet card right there. Diamond Stone. What a name. Diamond Stone. All right. On to some jersey stuff. Mem cards. Donovan rookie. Cracked ice. 10 out of 25. Steph. Keep this. I try to keep the better players up front. And the reason I'm keeping a lot of these guys is just, you know, a lot of players I grew up watching. Like I said, when I first got back into collecting, I was like, I'm only going to keep Seattle stuff. You know, there's really no need for me to have other players. But, you know, sort of the nostalgia kicks in effect once you start pulling cards of certain players and, you know, you have your memories. You're like, you know, the 90s guys for me, it's like, oh, wow, I want to at least have one card of them. Prism Donovan, John Collins. And some of them, you know, some of these I thought was nice, and they're never going to pan out. But, you know, it is what it is. That's the card game, just like the stock market. All right, now on to the good stuff. These are all autographs. Here's one of the Lucas I pulled last year. I have 2 in for grading, the Court Kings, and then Prism, his Prism rookie autograph. Got this Player of the Day for my LCS. Was came in second place. Kept the paperwork with it in case right here. Another one. And like I said, don't take it personal. Some of this stuff would be for sale, some not. You know, like I said, it just, if I want to keep it, you know, it's nothing because I have anything against you. This is a nice one, a Shaq 101. Got this in a break from Cards Away. And just, you know, certain players I only have one card of I'd like to keep. And, you know, there's just that nostalgia factor. Even though I don't really, there's some players, you know, growing up, I could care less for. And it's weird, you know, as a kid, you know, you mature when you get older. And as a kid, I was like, I don't even like that player, you know. But now being older, I could look back, hindsight, and respect their game now. Because, you know, I was always just a strictly Seattle guy. I was always loyal. But, you know, being older now, I put that aside and be like, you know, I like other guys' games. It just was hard to admit as a kid because you were cheering for your team so hard. Just pull this, Kevin Porter. Nice. Jerry West here. Just got this in a break, too, from Cards Away. 44, Mr. Logo Man. Jason Williams. That's nice. Black on card gold ink. Anthony Penny right there. This is a nice Shy G underrated card in my collection. 4 out of 5 out of Collegiate Flawless on card as well. You see, I got in a break. Still the same top loader. They sent it in. Here's one of the Kuzmas I was talking about. Impeccable. Dennis Smith Jr. waited forever for this card, pulled it or got it in a break. You know, it was rookie season. I didn't get this until a few months ago, so a couple years it took. You know, I wish I would have sold it then. I thought, dang, you know, Dennis Smith at the time, he's fallen off so hard. Marketing right there. Nice Jaren Jackson. Shy G on card out of Revolution. Kevin Herter. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna mount. Nice AD. Another Sexton. Pulled Sexton a lot last year as well, as you can see. Here's the MPJ stuff. So he was coming to his own. We'll see, you know, how that turns out next year or when season resumes. Nice Isaiah Ryder. Remember him well. He could dunk. I think he beat Sean Kemp in the dunk contest one year. It came down to him and Kemp. That's jersey number 34 out of 35. That's awesome. T. Ferg, yeah. This was a big card then. Now, you know, I was holding on to it long term, but probably should have sold it then because I don't think he's going to mount. Cracked Ice. De'Aaron. Some of this stuff from this year. Nice Cam Reddish. I had a select from this year. Chuma, Marvin Bagley, Kevin Knox. He's probably, you know, who knows? He's young still, but we'll see. He might have been another guy. Should have just got rid of. Manu. That's a nice one. Respect his game so much. Recently retired. Definitely Hall of Famer. Pau Gasol, future Hall of Famer. Rick Schmitz. Remember him well. Sekou. Another Shy G. I actually should move this up. See, I got to organize some of this. Jarrett Culver from this year. Nice Jeremy Lin at Cornerstones. Just respect his game, you know, what he brought to the league, you know, just because of his ethnicity, you know, the Linsanity. Definitely a hope to a lot of people. Kevin Porter on card. Just pulled that recently. It's a cool old school Nate Thurman. Latrell, pulled that from Status. I believe last year Status was only retail. I pulled that myself. Ori, John Collins, Jarrett Allen, rookie out of Spectra. Another Kevin Knox. I'm not going to go through all this. I think it gets pretty weak the further I go back. But who knows? I mean, it's like some guys might be that big to you. Maybe nothing to me, but they're everything to you, which is okay. Chris Paul, that's awesome. Definitely future Hall of Famer. Nick Claxton, Lonnie Walker, Himadu, Landry Shamet, Zaire Smith. Let me set him like this. Got this recently in a break from Fire Hands, Lucas Semenik. This is the first off the line exclusive out of Select, 8 out of 35, and Herter. That's a cool card. Truck Robinson, old school Hornacek. Remember him better with the Jazz. All right, so this card, significance. I don't know if I ever sell it. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. When I got back into collecting in 2017 and I did my videos, I did football strictly at my first 3 or 4 videos. Finally did some basketball. I got loose packs of 16, 17 Prestige. This is the first basketball auto I pulled right here. Adrian Dantley, 34 out of 199. You could go look if you want to look back that far. It's like I said, one of my first it was my first basketball video. So I still remember that to this day about this card. I'll set him to the side. Maybe I need to set him. Just put him in the PC collection. No, I mean, you know, it's not really worth that much, so I might as well just hold on to it just for the nostalgia. Mark Aguirre. Here's some more Zaire. Another Rick Smith, which is a nice one. That's the Mojo. AK-47. I pulled this same auto twice last year out of Certified. 2 separate boxes. Mortifer, Anthony Simons, Landry Shamet, Terrell Brandon. It was a nice 90s point guard. Delonte West. This is a cool one. I actually bought this, you know, because he was in the news recently. What he's been going through. I'm sure some of you guys seen the video of him. He was on the Sonics for a short while. Sad story. I wanted to support him. I mean, the money's not going directly towards him, of course, when I bought this. But just know, Delonte, if you ever watch this or, you know, just put out into the universe, people supporting you, man, hoping you get well. Sad to see that with him. AC Green, Mr. 40-year-old, you know what? Some of you guys get that reference. More Zaire Smith. Nice Bam Adebayo. Rookie. Sam Cassell. Used to make fun of his appearance when I'm one of the ugliest players ever. I think him and Reggie Miller used to go at it. All right. I'll probably go, yeah, we'll stop it around here. Derek White. Derek White's pretty nice, man. Underrated. Gary Trent. Damonis. I don't think that's his rookie, though. No. Frank Jackson for the Pellies. Derek Harper. I remember the Sonics almost traded Gary Payton for Derek Harper. How horrible that would have been. Jonathan Isaac. OG. Move him up. OG Anunoby. Joe Dumars. Wendell Carter on card. Katina Mobley. He was hooping in the 3-on-3 league, Ice Cube's league. TJ Leaf. Zuki. Whatever happened to him? Wonder if he's ever going to get another shot in the NBA. And then, yeah, here's just more of the I pulled out of various random products that aren't much. They'll probably be up for sale one day. So that's it. As far as I want to say, this is my bigger box where I keep, you know, the best stuff, the better stuff. Give me a second while I put it away. But yeah, this is my main box, as you can see, with the Lukas and everything else. The Trey Youngs and the Rui. So I'm in this box a lot, putting stuff or grabbing stuff, putting stuff away. Here. All right. So bow, put that away. Give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna set this to the side. All right, now this is the most recent. This is all this year. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. A long video, but like I say, you got nothing to do. Just hang out and watch this stuff. You could always skip through. Got this Prison Draft Picks, you know, with the Zion hype. I'm running out of room, so I got to figure out something else to hold items. But just to go through, this is all draft picks from earlier in the year. Collegiate. Opened up a lot. Bought out the whole dang display. I'm not going to go through every card, of course, but some of the autos I pulled from this stuff. This was the first off the line exclusive KZ. And as far as this college, yeah, no one really out of these ones. Probably all G League or out the league type guys. Phil Booth. Or really on the bench type players. This is Optic. So Kobe White, Blue Velocity, Hero, Kendrick Nunn. And some of the hollows, Bruno, a couple times. Taylor Horton. And the purple's nice Cam Reddish there. Kevin Porter, DeAndre. Fast Break. And then RJ Barrett. And more of the base, just the bigger names. So that's about it there. And then we'll get into the big guys. First we'll go, this is how much I pulled of John Morant this year. This was just in the video yesterday. So, like I said, I break mine down mainly by player. But Jumbo, got this in a break from Cards Away Breaks. 2 out of 10 Jumbo hat. Then I also pulled his Blue Velocity. Got this silver in a break out of Select. And then just a bunch of base. Pulled a lot of him out of Optic. And we finally had the chance to rip Optic. Prism. Got lucky in Prism. Pulled him a lot. right there. Origins. This was from a Player of the Day pack from my LCS. Got one pack for, I forgot what basketball product we bought, but I actually pulled this out of that. And Revolution was in a break and actually pulled the Grizzlies. Didn't get an auto, but we did get a bunch of Morants. Right there. Contenders, and then just basic Donruss. So we actually had luck. Pulled his auto once so far this year, or actually got that in a break. That was collegiate flawless. So of course we're hoping silver draft picks, Crusade silver. Hoping maybe we could pull his auto at least once or twice more. All right, and on to the guy that everybody loves. Either love him or love to hate him. But he's definitely lived up to the hype so far. No denying that. And that's Mr. Ayanna Williamson. I've had his autograph twice this year. All right, and actually was in a break with Cards Away last week and pulled the Pelicans. I got a couple select cards. Don't have anything select to him, but did get him. It was a mixer, and got the Pellies. We got a couple select Zions, which paid for the break, which was nice. And then I did buy into the hype. Got those instants, which now are looking nice, looking like a good investment. Draft night. And these ones here. And some college stuff, the red Target. And some more. Just the base here. Home, away, Crusade silver. Some more Crusades, and then All-American. So there's a Zion, and then I'll show you guys one more thing, which is the stuff I put, how I decide, when and what I sell when I do my auctions. I don't include them mainly in here. Like, if I ever decided to sell a Zion or Ja, I know where to go, obviously. But stuff I know I'm not going to keep at all, I have no interest in keeping. I pretty much know when I pull it in a break or by myself, if I'm going to sell right away, I put in here. I use one of these All About the Hobby boxes, the Storm. And I have all my stuff for sale in here. So when I do my auctions, I really just pull from here. So just to give you an example of some of the stuff I have for, being next auction whenever it is. So some stuff people like, of course, some stuff you may not, but everything isn't for everybody. And the little Giannis insert set. NBA Hoops was in a break, and all the Giannis's I just kept in there. We'll get rid of them as a lot. No need to break them down. And just a quick gist of everything. Not going to go through every card. This Middleton's out of 10. So, of course, some select stuff. Been talking for a while. Need some water. All right. This Kimba's from this year's Optic, actually out of 5. 3 out of 5. Some nice short print there. Anybody looking to complete that set. So this stuff more in here, if you're interested in anything, I'm more willing to sell right away because it's going to be up for auction anyways. Other stuff I got to think about it. It's stuff I want to hold more long term. All right. And I like to do the auctions more than eBay, just because eBay fees and the chance to return and stuff. If you guys ever buy into my auctions, I ship pretty much 90% of the time next day. We might have an issue here and there that pops up, but never really. No one's ever gotten their cards, not gotten their cards, or unless it's out of my control. Nice Jeff Green, former Sonic here. Drafted by the Sonics, Cody Martin, ×2. And I think this Jeff Teague is the first off the line, 9 out of 13 from Optic a couple years back. Same with the Sarich. So you guys can see there some decent stuff. And also I keep baseball, basketball in the same. Football has its own little thing. So we'll get into football. Of course, maybe a couple days from now. Baseball, what I have for sale. But we'll get into that. That's another video. We'll break it down and then we'll do PC stuff. But yeah, just to show you what I have. So there you guys have it. Hope that you got a little story of how I got into collecting and what I have, just to show off the PC or non-PC stuff, items as well. Let me know how you collect in the comments. Let me know your collecting strategy, how you got into it, what works for you. Are you the same way, or do you just sell everything and only collect your team or player or a certain set? You know, everybody's different. You know, there's no one right way or wrong way. So everybody has their own way and what they like, which makes the hobby awesome. You know, everybody could do their own thing. But there you guys have it, man. Thank you. Long video, 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I said we'll do my main PCs, which is Seattle sports teams later. But I just want to show you some of the non-Seattle stuff I have. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.